Hello folks, my name is Jenna from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom. Sorry to disrupt your day, but we have a breaking news report regarding the raid at Mar-a-Lago. So this comes courtesy of goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's www.goldenstatetimes.com. And it says, Attorney General Merrick Garland confirms he was the one that personally approved the raid. Now is asking the courts to unseal the warrant. So it says Attorney General Merrick Garland said Thursday that he personally approved a search for documents that triggered Monday's unprecedented FBI raid on Mar-a-Lago and former President Donald Trump. Garland, in brief comments during which he declined to take any questions, said that the Justice Department has asked a federal judge to unseal copies of the search warrant and will do so as long as Trump and his legal team do not object. So yesterday, there was reports from the fake news media saying that the Trump team did not also want to publish a copy of the warrant because according to the fake news, Trump and his legal team have a copy of that warrant. And why are they not releasing it, according to them? So this is very interesting stuff that's going on back and forth. So Garland told reporters the department filed a motion to make public the warrant and receipt in light of the former president's public confirmation with the search, the surrounding circumstances, and the substantial public interest in this matter. So we actually have the full video of Merrick Garland talking at the Department of Justice regarding this whole situation, and we are going to show it to you here. That way you get to hear it for yourself instead of just certain comments. Here we go.
Good afternoon. Since I became Attorney General, I have made clear that the Department of Justice will speak through its court filings and its work. Just now, the Justice Department has filed a motion in the Southern District of Florida to unseal a search warrant and property receipt relating to a court-approved search that the FBI conducted earlier this week. That search was of premises located in Florida belonging to the former president. The department did not make any public statements on the day of the search. The former president publicly confirmed the search that evening, as is his right. Copies of both the warrant and the FBI property receipt were provided on the day of the search to the former president's counsel, who was on site during the search. The search warrant was authorized by a federal court upon the required finding of probable cause. The property receipt is a document that federal law requires law enforcement agents to leave with the property owner. The department filed the motion to make public the warrant and receipt in light of the former president's public confirmation of the search, the surrounding circumstances, and the substantial public interest in this matter. Faithful adherence to the rule of law is the bedrock principle of the Justice Department and of our democracy. Upholding the rule of law means applying the law evenly, without fear or favor. Under my watch, that is precisely what the Justice Department is doing. All Americans are entitled to the even-handed application of the law, to due process of the law, and to the presumption of innocence. Much of our work is by necessity conducted out of the public eye. We do that to protect the constitutional rights of all Americans and to protect the integrity of our investigations. Federal law, long-standing department rules, and our ethical obligations prevent me from providing further details as to the basis of the search at this time. There are, however, certain points I want you to know. First, I personally approved the decision to seek a search warrant in this matter. Second, the Department does not take such a decision lightly. Where possible, it is standard practice to seek less intrusive means as an alternative to a search and to narrowly scope any search that is undertaken. Third, let me address recent unfounded attacks on the professionalism of the FBI and Justice Department agents and prosecutors. I will not stand by silently when their integrity is unfairly attacked. The men and women of the FBI and the Justice Department are dedicated, patriotic public servants. Every day, they protect the American people from violent crime, terrorism, and other threats to their safety while safeguarding our civil rights. They do so at great personal sacrifice and risk to themselves. I am honored to work alongside them. This is all I can say right now. More information will be made available in the appropriate way and at the appropriate time. Thank you.
Attorney General, the former president said this
FBI agents?
Thank you all for your questions, but as I said, this is all I can say at this time.
All right, folks. So that is all he can say at this time, according to him. Equal treatment of the law, according to him. We'll see about that. And it goes on to say that the motion to unseal the warrant submitted by the South Florida U.S. Attorney Juan Antonio Gonzalez and the DOJ counterintelligence chief Jay Bratt notes that while the government initially sought the documents to be sealed, it is now believed that releasing the warrant would not impair any court functions moving forward. It also notes that the representative of President Trump have already provided the public characterizations of the material sought, and therefore the occurrence of the search and indications of the subject matter involved are already public. And that's what they were saying yesterday. They're saying, okay, well, if the American people wants it unsealed, the warrant, why is it that Trump doesn't release it? Right? That's what they were saying all last night. So let's see what happens. Right now, they are in the midst of redacting parts of that warrant and releasing it to the public. Again, let's see what's going on. If you guys want a little bit more information, the reason why that raid happened in the first place was because, according to the National Archives, President Trump took the letter that Obama left them behind in the Resolute desk. So he took that letter. He took some letters from other world leaders that they gave him. And he also took the letters from Kim Jong-un, both before, during, and after he met him at the summits, Singapore, North Korea, stuff like that. So Kim Jong-un, every single time that he will meet Trump, he will always give him a letter. And those letters were the ones that, according to the National Archives, Trump took home with him. And they're classifying those letters as, confidential. Not top secret, confidential. And that's what this whole thing is all about. So we'll keep you guys updated on everything that is going on. And as you guys can see, the Attorney General Merrick Garland he addressed what he called unfounded attacks towards the FBI and the DOJ in the aftermath of the search, saying that he will not stand by silently while their integrity is unfairly attacked. And the reason why there are some verbal attacks on the FBI and the DOJ is because Biden has now officially weaponized the FBI and weaponized the DOJ. That is the reason why people are very angry at those two government agencies. And they've been very angry at them for a very long time. This is nothing. Nobody has trusted the FBI and the DOJ for a very, very long time, because they have done absolutely nothing to uphold the rule of law. Nothing. As of right now, FBI Director Christopher Wray has declined to comment on the raid. Instead, he has been complaining about the rise in potential threats of violence against federal agents throughout the week. Wray told reporters on Wednesday, yesterday, quote, "I'm always concerned about the threats to law enforcement. Violence against law enforcement is not the answer, no matter who you are upset with." And that's very true. That's extremely true. But people also have the right to criticize and to be upset with law enforcement if they believe that law enforcement is not doing the duty of the United States, of the American people. The DOJ and the FBI being weaponized by Joe Biden should be criticized, and actually should be stopped by the Republicans that actually do absolutely nothing. But let us know what you guys think in the comments section below. What do you think about this whole situation? Should Trump release the warrant himself, unredacted? Should we wait for the DOJ to release the warrant redacted? Or what do you think should happen about this whole situation? Let us know your comments, your suggestions, your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you liked our report, if you found it useful and informative. And don't forget, send it to your family members, send it to your friends, your neighbors, patriots that you have on different groups throughout the internet. Send it to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jent Goldstein, and I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, God bless. Don't forget to pray. Prayer is extremely, extremely powerful. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much, folks. Peace.